But that's one issue I would like to discuss during this convention as well. That's something that's a topic that we have talking about it, the different organizations. One says that I think they will ban boxers for participating for 2 years. And they Oculus have been stating about it. And I think the idea has been they found right. It's a statement that one would ban the boxers for whatever it is. I think it's a little bit difficult to use.
World Boxing Association President Gilberto Mendoza has officially revoked Gervonta Davis's boxing license following the controversial 9th-round incident in his fight against Lamont Roach earlier this month. This decision comes amid intense backlash against the organization for alleged double standards. Many believe that referee Steve Willis, the judges, and the technical review team played a role in denying Roach what should have been his 26th career victory.
Cards. Judge at the ringside, Eric Marlinsky scores it on 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored about 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
So,
But you say you don't think he willing though.
whatever. See, but who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fuck around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like you can be like, all right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
Can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do the next fight.
Despite having a chance to restore its reputation as a fair and unbiased organization, the World Boxing Association failed to meet expectations, disappointing the entire boxing community. Favoritism toward Gervonta Davis, the A side in the fight, was evident. Even after reviewing the match and acknowledging the human and technical errors that influenced the outcome, the WBA refused to overturn the result in Lamont Roach's favor. The decision sparked intense backlash, with boxing fans and professionals openly criticizing the organization for its lack of integrity. In response to the controversy, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza has now revoked Davis's boxing license and ruled out any immediate rematch. Davis will be required to serve a full 1-year suspension before being allowed to compete again.
There's nothing that can say which the pros or which one's dangerous or which one's not. You know, I look forward to having whatever medical guidance we need to follow and to develop, to protect boxers. That's one thing. I'm very concerned with this matter and not jump ahead, because I do believe that there's absolutely allowed professionals to participate in this and other sports.
Initially, the organization had no plans to take action. After Gervonta Davis struggled against WBA super featherweight champion Lamont Roach Jr. on March 1st, his undefeated record was blemished by a controversial majority draw. However, it wasn't just a result that angered fans. It was a 9th-round incident that fueled the outrage. During the fight, Davis unexpectedly took a knee, prompting referee Steve Willis to begin a standing 10 count. But in a puzzling turn of events, Willis abruptly stopped and ruled it a no knockdown. Later, Davis claimed that grease from his hair had gotten into his eyes, impairing his vision. Regardless of the excuse, the incident directly influenced the scorecards, ultimately preventing Roach from securing a victory. In the days that followed, the controversy intensified when the New York State Athletic Commission stepped in, revealing that a technical issue had prevented officials from reviewing replays of the crucial moment.
No, you guys calm down. Listen to me. Hey, come on now. We're trying to get it. There you go. That's all you have to do. Stay good.
However, the organization only began reviewing the incident after receiving a formal letter from Roach's team, a move that should have ideally led to the draw being overturned in Roach's favor. Meanwhile, in a now-deleted article from the WBA's official website, an attempt was made to justify Willis's controversial call. The article stated, asterisk, from our perspective, Willis's decision was not unreasonable or unjustifiable. Asterisk, it further explained that the referee had ruled in real time that Davis had not been struck by a punch before going down, and therefore no knockdown should have been recorded.
What you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't speak on that?
Yeah.
He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
No personal opinion, nothing?
Yeah.
The article further stated, asterisk, judges, by regulation, must follow the referee's rulings. They do not have the authority to override his decisions on knockdowns. Some skeptics have suggested that Willis' call benefited Davis unfairly, but we do not subscribe to that notion. Asterisk, since this report surfaced, the World Boxing Association faced intense backlash, which may have led to its removal from their website. However, after the justification provided in the article became a major point of contention, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza Jr. issued an official statement addressing the now-deleted report.
A lot of things to do, a lot of trying to that's one thing that regarding the rest, I hope you can go in China and really wants to go in China this convention.
WBA President Gilberto Mendoza Jr. clarified the situation, stating, asterisk, please stop misleading. The opinion came from a collaborator of the WBA boxing website. He doesn't belong to any committee, nor does he have any influence or opinion in any matter of our association. Asterisk. Meanwhile, Lamont Roach Jr. took to Twitter to voice his frustration, writing, asterisk, y'all tweaking if y'all think Buddy was off or just had an off night. That stuff is just different with me. I told y'all from the start. Just because I, and everybody else too, feel like I won, y'all acting like I said he was easy work or something. The knockdown gives me UD. Asterisk.
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned was right. He took a knee. He took a knee.
You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up.
That's a generous call from him.
Did he not take a knee?
Took them out. He took them out.
That's right. Oh, here comes Davis.
Following the controversial majority draw between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr., WBA President Gilberto Mendoza began advocating for an immediate rematch. Mendoza believed the controversy warranted a second fight, stating, asterisk, I think there's not going to be any doubt about having a rematch on this. We need to send a strong message out there. Asterisk, he told the ring, if the WBA formally orders a rematch, Davis and Roach would have 120 days to make it happen. Roach, who entered the first fight as a major underdog, now awaits a shot at redemption. Meanwhile, Davis, facing heavy backlash over the 9th round knee incident, has insisted he welcomes a rematch. However, with his boxing license now revoked, the fate of the rematch remains uncertain.
Talk about it.
Oh, it's another comparison I don't want to make to Mike Tyson.
Nah, that's crazy. That's what he do. He get dirty. He know that.
With that in mind, it seems the report was either mistakenly published on the WBA website or simply reflected a highly opinionated take on the fight, one that the organization does not officially endorse. Still, all eyes are on the New York State Athletic Commission's upcoming ruling on the matter. Will Davis be handed the first loss of his career? Or will boxing's so-called biggest star once again escape unscathed due to his influence and power? That influence plays a major role, especially considering how much revenue the fight generated. According to sources, Dan Raphael reports that Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach brought in at least 260,000 pay-per-view buys, with one source estimating the number at 262,000.
Very much in this fight in the championship rounds.
Nice right uppercut, left hook. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed same amount of punches.
Roach still talking to Tank.
And Davis keeps the body shot. And another left hook upstairs, right hand, left. Oh, but there's a counter left from Davis.
The decision is a majority draw.
Breaking down the numbers further. With the event priced at $79.95, the fight generated approximately $21 million in pay-per-view revenue across all platforms in the U.S. This total includes purchases from Prime Video, PPV.com, and traditional linear television pay-per-view. Inside the Barclays Center, a record-breaking crowd of 19,250 packed the venue, setting the highest attendance in its 13-year history. This turnout contributed to the fight, producing the arena's second-largest gate ever, nearly $7 million, surpassed only by a Rolling Stones concert. The pay-per-view performance for Davis versus Roach ranks as the fourth best among the 8 PPV events Davis has headlined. Now, the boxing world has come to a standstill, with Gervonta Davis at the center of the controversy. Every move surrounding him is being scrutinized, and the World Boxing Association is under immense pressure. Amid the backlash, the WBA made a misstep and is now working to contain the fallout. However, regardless of what happens next, one thing remains clear. Lamont Roach still wants a victory he believes was rightfully his.
You know, obviously the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own, you know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But two is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him.